Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Hullbeck Humanitarian series. I am Dan, your humble dungeon master for the day, and joined with me is the other things that I forget on a daily basis, starting with the why did I come into this room again, Astra. Hello, Astra. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having me. Why I walk into a room is actually a really good one, but I constantly forget to eat on a daily basis.
You literally took mine. That's literally mine.
Pick a new one, Jared. I love it.
I thought that was going to be a good talking point, but you literally stole it out from under me.
I always forget to eat.
That's amazing.
Wow.
Always.
Could it be me?
Single time.
Couldn't be me. I'm constantly eating. I'm constantly snacking.
When you're going, it's so easy to forget to eat. I've done it
No, not
so
me.
often.
Not me. Scheduled breaks. Scheduled snack breaks for me. Oh, I ain't doing it.
All right, Tony, what's yours?
Mine is I forget to turn my shower off. So, like, if I'm leaving for work, I'm like, did I leave all 5 faucets in my house on? And I have to run and check to make sure every single sink is off. Even if I haven't been in the bathroom in like 2 days, like that specific bathroom, I have to make sure it's off.
Did you have one bad time and just
Yes.
ever since then you're just emotionally scarred?
Yes.
That happens.
I was like, man, that's such a interesting one. Okay.
Yep.
Never had that issue.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing to not have that issue, I think.
It makes me late to work so often. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. What about you, J-Man?
I am Jared, and I'm going to be playing Eekhom, and my thing that I forget constantly is trash day.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh,
Trash day.
Yeah.
Taking out the trash. Every Thursday night, Friday they come, but they come to my neighborhood bright and
Ass
early.
crack of dawn.
Bright and early. So, like, there's times I'll be sitting there laying in bed. All of a sudden, I hear it. Like, I live in a cul-de-sac, so all of a sudden I hear the truck, and I'm like, oh, gotta get out of bed and throw it out to the curb. But, Dan, what about you?
Hello, everybody. I am Dan. I normally play your little Stormkeeper Ranger, but today I'm your DM. And sunglasses. I forget sunglasses everywhere. I lose every pair of sunglasses I've ever owned, usually in the span of 6 months, and then have to go get new. And that's why I only buy cheap sunglasses.
Actually, that's fair. That's fair. I do the same. I only buy dollar store sunglasses.
Yep.
Bro, you gotta do the backwards look. We just flick them backwards. You got eyes in the back of your head. Yeah, man.
I need the old person bands around my sunglasses. You know,
That's what
when I'm
cool
at the
people
beach.
do. Cool
Right.
people with pickup trucks.
People with smarts.
I also did a dub. I forgot to say that I am playing Lilliana. I forgot to say.
Who will be introduced shortly. Tony? Where did Tony go?
Sorry.
Tony had to go get his custom mug from the DND404.com.
Yes. Tony, thank you for that wonderful segue into our rundown. You see, today's rundown is brought to you by our website. If you go on our website and you buy any item, that's right, any item, and then type in Minnis, M-I-N-N-I-S. That's Minnis, M-I-N-N-I-S as a code. They're only 5, so go get them all. They're hot. And you will get a free mug, preferably one with Minnis' face on it, but you can choose whatever mug you want.
Oh.
You know, whatever mug you want. I'm just saying, you
Or
know
a
that
DM mug.
it's spring. It's the Minnis loot box. It's the Minnis code. Minnis will be really sad if you don't get a...
Man, this might be dead by the time that no.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Spoilers, just kidding.
Whoa.
But without further ado, go to DND404.com, get a mug while you can. But it is time to get into the Hullbeck Humanitarians.
D-O-N-O-T-D-I-E. Don't die. H-U-L-L-B-E-C-K. Let's go! Walking through the streets and I'm feeling okay. Joined with special guests and I'm sure they'll be just fine. Hullbeck Humanitarians, it's their time to shine, That's right, yeah.
Everybody, welcome back. How's everybody feeling today, by the way?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Eekhom's great. He's gotten over it.
You've gotten over it. Not a goose anymore, but you probably found some goose feathers in your clothes still.
Regna feels pretty distraught, faith wavering, emotions awry, platinum scales a little dusty. As you can see, he's taking some lack of care in his armor, and overall feeling a little distraught, which still believes that his faith will carry him through, and that one of these new these new reformers won't die on their first day.
Good. We can only hope so, crossing our fingers. But welcome back to Hullbeck, everybody. This tiny little humble lake town, sandwiched between the mountainside and a forest. As we walk along the lake shore, many ships can be seen docked along the rocky beaches. They have almost tripled in number from any normal day, and nearly 100 workers can be seen carrying lumber, supplies, and crates of food off of the ships and into town. Following some workers, we see townsfolk putting up banners, blocking off roads, and stringing up lanterns with glowing crystals inside. A middle-aged man, wearing a slick leather jacket and sporting a spruce mustache, can be seen leading a group of 30-odd men and women around town. This is Juan Johnson, head of the Hullbeck Humanitarians.
Oh, he has a mustache? That's new.
I think he had a beard last time we talked to him.
He's got a mustache now. He's shaven. So as you walk back into the center of the town, he finishes up his spiel. So there you have it. Forger's Feast begins in 3 days, and I will need groups of you stationed around town. We will be working in shifts so that you can at least enjoy a little bit of the festival, get some food, all that jazz. All right. Juan Johnson turns his attention to a group of fresh faces, all wearing brown leather belts that have JR engraved into the buckle. Now, all you new recruits, you have been given your junior reformer belts and will now venture off with some of our most experienced reformers and crusaders so that they may show you the ropes. Who would like to go with Fut and Jonathan? And he's looking at a scroll and kind of sifting through notes. And you see a human man with short brown hair step forward awkwardly, followed by a young gold dragonborn ranger with a cocky smile. You see them step forward, and just as Fut is about to start talking, almost every single one of the junior reformers step forward with their hands up high, shouting and pushing each other away. Juan Johnson silences them eventually and picks 2 of the lot to head out with their new mentors. You see that Fut looks a little more fit. He looks a little taller and slightly less awkward, but still very awkward.
Looks like Foot is finding his legs.
All right, next up, Regna, Eekhom, introduce yourselves.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, new reformers. I am Regna, the Reformed, and I will guide you to an eager junior reformer who wishes to take our place and join Eekhom and I, as I will show you around town and show you the ways of being a Hullbeck humanitarian at its finest.
I'm Eekhom. I'm with him.
And as you say, hi, I'm Eekhom, you see that nobody seems to want to step forward. People are whistling. They're kind of averting their eyes.
Wait, what? I mean, everyone was just raising their hand for that? For Fut? What? I don't understand.
Okay, maybe we'll get some at the end here. Let's continue on. Juan Johnson continues going through paperwork, and one after another, these junior reformers continue going on with mentors that they think match their style of fighting, or perhaps their scholarly views. You see wizards going with wizards. You do see some warlocks going with warlocks, and so on and so on and so on, until all of a sudden, you're the only ones left with no one else but Juan Johnson.
No monks. I get it. Man, it was hard watching that paladin go to those wizards, man. No monks today. I get it.
You know, it might have something to do with your death toll.
Our success rate is 100%.
Yeah, our success rate is 100%. We haven't failed a single quest.
Listen, you guys are my best. I get that. But if we have any more of these deaths, we're going to have to start talking about, maybe seeing other options in the job market.
What do you mean?
What do you-
You ask us to do job, and then we get job done. I don't understand.
Are you final noticing us?
And as he says that, all of a sudden you hear someone shouting, wait, and you hear a big crash. When you look over, you see that someone has tumbled into a crate, and you see a twitching arm and a leg sticking out of the crate. Lilliana, would you please describe your character?
So my character is a elf. She is quite on the small, daintier side, very clumsy. She has like pink hair that as it goes down to the bottom of her hair, it gets like a hot pink color. So it's like light to dark. And she has like a panda hood. It has ears and like the face. As she's like running, she's just like, wait, am I late? It just falls into a crate
Oh, I knew we were missing one. Oh, you are so late. Where have you been?
I'm sorry, my mom. And she's like trying to pick up everything, get out of the crate that she fell into.
Regna, please. Help the poor thing.
Can I get a hand?
And I jaunt over and try to get Lilliana out of the crate. It might be better if we just break it open at this point. You're kind of stuck really deep in there. I don't know how you got. I don't know how. It looks like your armor. Panda head. And I try to break open the crate. Just let her fall out.
Crumbles easily.
As I fall out, I just kind of lay on the ground. I'm like, hold on. Sorry.
Please. I reach out to lift her up. Give her a hand.
I'll take his hand and stand up, and you'll just notice like a bunch of like notebooks. I brought my notebook to take notes.
Another note taker.
And I didn't know much of these books.
That's good. Probably would have been helpful when we were doing the whole tour an hour ago. All right, listen. Well, you're here, so Regna, Eekhom, please take care of her. Take care of her, okay? Keep her safe. Show her the ropes.
I side-eye Eekhom.
What? Hang on. Okay, first off, not a good look. You want us to make sure this one is gonna be safe, and she looks a little clumsy. And then on top of that, you know my track record.
I don't know what to tell you.
While they're talking about that, I'm just gonna be like like trip over nothing again and fall back on the ground as I'm like walking over.
I just put my arm out in that direction and just stare at Juan Swanson.
He kind of looks to the side awkwardly, looks at you. Listen, the hiring department has not been doing a great job. I get it, but we do what we can, okay?
We're a guild house with one captain.
I know.
That's you.
We're doing the best, okay? We're doing the best. All right, now I'm going to go help the mayor set up a bunch of stuff.
You know what? I'll come with you. We could talk to the mayor together about this issue we got going on. And I like start to follow him.
No, it's private. We have private matters, private setups that we have to deal with. And he kind of skitters away.
I'm just sitting there with my back to the group, just like hands up in the air, frustrated.
And then Regna, as Eekhom is introducing himself, Juan Swanson does come back to you. He's like, oh, Regna, by the way, I totally forgot to tell you. Yeah, you know all those coins you got from the pirate ship? So, wherever you're keeping them right now, just put them in a big bag and bring them back to the Hullbeck Humanitarian office, because one of our wizards did a test on them and it turns out that they were cursed and tracked. So we probably have some cultists or some shady creatures that are going to be looking for those coins. So just, bring them to us and everything will be fine, okay? Just don't worry too hard about it.
Most of those have been donated to the church. Well, Lilliana, welcome to the Hullbeck Humanitarians. I see you've, yes, we need your junior reformer belt. Yes, you have not been issued one yet.
All the coins you donated have been donated to an orphanage and a homeless shelter. You decided?
Oh, right. Yes, I decided to give it to an orphanage.
So you have to go take back money from a homeless shelter and an orphanage? Ugh.
Well, he said all the money.
I don't... what?
So Juan Swanson doesn't know this, but you now understand that the orphanage and the homeless shelter may be targets.
Lilliana, Eekhom, may I have a word with you?
No. What? What do you want?
So, we had recently made a donation to the orphanage of the town and the homeless shelter.
Yeah, you won't stop talking about it.
Right, it's a great deed.
You made sure that Bahamut got all the credit.
Yes. May we be protected by his large wingspan in the shadow of his grace. But Juan Swanson has just quested us to get back that money. Apparently, it's cursed, and that the orphanage and homeless shelter now may be targeted for gloom and doom, for unsightly presences. We need to go get that back, and I'm going to need you to ask for it. I give like the most crooked dragon grin smile, like half.
I pull Regna away for a second, and I'm like, is everything okay? Did you not pay your debts to Bahamut? Do you need some money?
No, we are square. As far as I'm concerned, I am in the green with him. But is once again quested by Juan Swanson, our captain. It was from a pirate ship. I can see how it may be cursed, hexed even.
I take out one of the coins that I got from the pirate ship. Can I examine it?
Give me an investigation check if you like.
I got a nat 20.
Hey!
With an nat 20, you notice that there is some residual glowing magic on one of your gold coins, but it doesn't look like it was infused with this gold coin. It was probably left over from something else.
Can I, like, interrupt them? I'm gonna go up to them and be like, I'm sorry to interrupt because I'm pretty sure everyone can hear you. How do you not notice if there's a curse on something or not? Don't you feel the magic? Like, I study things, so how did you not know that it was cursed money? Also, are you gonna replace that money? Because I think those orphans need to eat.
Side-eye Eekhom. Well, you see, it was a crazy time. It was a pirate ship. There was a lot of explosions. There was an invisible monster that tried to eat you. We lost a bird. It was a harsh time.
That does sound difficult.
Yeah, Eekhom, how could you not notice?
I'm not the magic one. I'm not the one donating these to any charities. Look at this. See this? And I hold up my coin that I investigated. Look at this. Perfectly good coin. And I kind of rub off the residual. See? Look, shiny coin. Nothing wrong. See? Any magic? And I hold it up to the panda that we're with. He's going to call it a panda because that's how he's dealing with this emotionally. I'll just give you some backstory. Eekhom's deathly afraid of women. So he's very, very shy. So he's dealing with this the best way that he can.
I thought we said we weren't going to bleed into our character.
So I hold up the gold coin to Lilliana. See, normal coin. I got this one. So, I don't know. Maybe we should just go there.
Yeah, let's go examine the money.
Till we know it's legit. Seems a little strange.
Ooh, I have a great idea. We have an expense account. You know, when we get petty cash for goods and supplies for the guild house, we could expense it.
Are you saying that it's a write-off?
Possibly. I'm sure Juan Shanshan has quested it, so it's well within our duties to make the situation right. And if we have to take away, and I look back in my notes of how much gold I had when I gave to them. Oh, biscuits. How much platinum I gave to them. I'm like, we could cover this.
Eekhom was like on the verge of thinking about retiring because of how much money he's sitting on, and now he's like, oh no.
Well, Lilliana, you say you noticed something about these coins. Do you get any initial instinct from it? Interpretations?
She kind of holds her hand out to, like, see the coin. Can I see it?
Yes, I give her my gold coin. This isn't one of the ones that are cursed. It's the platinum and the electrum.
Yeah, you feel like the other coins were very much tracked and cursed.
So all the ones that I got aren't cursed. So I give my gold coin over to Lilliana.
And can I do, like, an investigation check on it? Or, like, an arcana check?
If you want to use magic to do anything specific to it, I'll let you do that if you have any spells, but being a wizard, you immediately notice the residual glowing green.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
You cast Detect Magic, and you do feel this residual magic. You also do feel magic coming from the string lanterns and the crystals inside of those lanterns. There are little tiny magical spells and runes and things around that people are putting up for this Forger's Feast festival that you heard about.
Okay. It says that I learn about the spell School of Magic.
Yeah, so for this one, you know that there is a enchantment.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna give the coin back. I'm gonna be like, from what I can sense, I believe it's either divination or enchantment magic that is on these coins.
So you're saying Regna's maybe telling the truth here, and it's not that he just wants to steal money from children and...
When have I ever stealing money from children, Eekhom?
Hey, you're Bahamut? I don't know what the deal is, but...
He's the kindest, most benevolent god there is.
There's definitely some kind of magic going on, though. It would probably be safer to get the money back and then find a way to either remove the spell or curse.
Oh, yeah. We want that one. We want that one. That's the best one. I don't even need to know the... Nope. We don't need to know the other one.
Or trade it.
Oh.
Or trade it for maybe smaller coin and figure out how to get rid of the cursed.
We're going to expense it, yes.
You're telling Ron Swanson. I'm not telling Ron Swanson.
Of course, he questioned it to me, and thus the guild's capabilities
Yeah,
are at hand.
you know what? You're right. I never heard any of this, and I walk towards the children's orphanage with my hands on my ears, like la 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 la.
Regna, as you're talking to these two, And you see through the construction and the crowds and people baking and laughing and making crafts, you do see a shadow kind of swiftly rush into an alleyway. Make me a perception check.
I'm terrible at the 17.
You see something small rush into the alleyway, and it almost seems like it flew into the alleyway.
My nose flares and my nostrils flare as I point my nose to the direction that it went. Almost like a dog, a big Eekhom. And I jaunt in that direction.
I'm not listening to nothing until we get that children's orphanage.
It was too far away and too quick for you to discern like where specifically it went, but you know it was headed north. And to the north is the orphanage, if that's where you want to head first. And how this is going to work is as you are rushing around, trying to get from one place to the other, there are chances that you will lose time as there is a lot of construction and crowds and things going on. You're going to each first roll me either an athletics check or a survival check, and let me know what you get as you're rushing around. You also roll me a d20. We're calling this construction obstacles is what I'm calling this. And every time you travel from one location to the next, you could possibly be wasting time depending on how you roll.
I just got a nat 20, and the next roll is a nat 1.
I rolled a nat 1 in my athletics. I rolled a 17 on the construction roll.
I got a dirty 20.
Hey, really good. So that's a pass for you, but I am marking down 2 fails.
For a nat 20? Or a dirty 20?
You two gave us fail points. She did not. She did wonderfully.
Oh.
Which is surprising.
She is somehow clumsily like tripping her way out of the danger and tripping on her robe, and instead of falling into a pit, accidentally like trips on her robe and spins around it.
Look at the way she clumsily falls on that pulley system, leveraging her over the building onto the next city block. It's quite astounding.
She's just like stumbling over her own feet. Or like she drops something and goes to pick it up as someone like has a board and swings it over her head.
Look at the way she falls into the fish barrel just for it to be transported onto the wagon going in the direction that we need to go. It's remarkable.
Lily, tell us what you rolled on just a regular D20.
Eekhom, did you weigh this? Did you see what happened over there by the hot dog vendor? There's about to be some mustard sprayed onto her. Conveniently, a hot dog just passed by to catch it. Astounding.
I'm still not listening to this as I'm tripping all over the place on all this construction that's happening.
I got a 4.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. As you're running along, one of the drunken townsfolk sees this happening and goes, "Hey, look at this little girl. She's amazing." And the crowd starts cheering you on. And this is the first time that people have cheered you on for just being yourself. And you gain a heroic die of inspiration. From all this
Okay.
clapping and cheering for you.
And I'm just like stunned by this happening.
Yes.
I'm like, what? And then I trip over something else.
And
It's
fall
like
down a
voice.
chute and then back into a wagon that carries you to the north. Regna, what did you roll on your D20?
It was 17.
You vault over a picnic table, and as you're vaulting, you get a splinter in your hand.
2 scales is what?
And this is what slows you down as you're like vaulting over picnic tables and falling over, getting splinters. All melee attacks you do for the next encounter do -1 damage. If you would like to use a healing spell in your next location, you can do that, and it will prevent that -1. Eekhom.
I'm scared. I got a 15.
You try to get around the crowds by jumping up on a fountain's ledge, and you're like, haha, nice, a path, as you slip on a slick stone and fall in. You
Ah.
are now drenched and considered soggy. All your clothes are super wet and heavy. Your speed is now cut in half for the
No!
next encounter.
That's my one thing.
That's my one thing. It happened to the monk of all people. Lilliana, as you get dropped off by this wonderful farmer, you see Regna yelling and like hitting his hand, and you see Eekhom drenched all of a sudden come in behind you as you were waiting for like 10 minutes for these two.
I just waving the farmer off. I'm like, thank you for the ride.
Ah, yes, of course. Anything for the little ones. Have a wonderful day.
His carriage just slightly runs over my foot, and I'm like,
I can't. My maw is too big to get in between these girls.
I'd help you, but I'm over here sopping wet and I'm drenching out my tunic.
Wringing it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's taking you so long? As I'm like smiling happily.
Skipping along with your, maybe your robes are slightly oversized too.
Her robes are definitely a little too big for her, and it kind of makes the
Right.
hood hang like just a little bit over the eyes sometimes, like it just
Oh, I
drips
love
down.
that. So you rush through the streets, picking up the pace on your way to the orphanage, entering the botanical district to the north. Many of the houses are covered in pastel flowers, magical vines, and many are built into the woods themselves. As you pass, you see a beautiful statue that was recently constructed in Melora's likeness, now covered in glowing gem lanterns, newly built stalls to sell goods picked from the forest, and banners advertising Forger's Feast. You pass through the district center and make your way to the forest's edge. Here you find a simple cottage run by a tall, wrinkly human woman named Astra. There is a newly constructed playground set with a perfectly balanced seesaw, elegant swings, and slowly spinning merry-go-round that seems to be activated by some magical item underneath it. You now find yourself at Blessed Heart's home. The entrance looks newly constructed with a sturdy porch, and you can see the support beams around the cottage have now been fortified with steel when they seemed to be a little rickety before. Astra sits in a rocking chair on the porch knitting a wool sweater and humming an old tune. You hear her helper, Fran, reprimanding children by the playground with a soft but stern tone in her voice.
As I'm like looking around, can I just say like to Regna and Eekhom, just like looking around, I'm just gonna be like, I think they might have spent the money. Do you think that they'd be cursed for spending the money, or would it go to the next person that takes the money?
It's only been like a week. I can't believe they've done so much within a week. You know, we did a lot of good for this place. But let's go stop the possible evil from ruining it. Well, let's get the remainder. Let's get the remaining.
I get to the front door, see that it's Astra, and I'm like, oh, Regna, why don't you go ask for the money now? I'll wait here.
Eekhom, I thought we had agreed. Yes, well, okay. Astra, Lady Astra, it's so wonderful to see you. I love what you've done with the place.
Yes, hello. It's nice to see you.
Yes, well, if you please lend me your ear for a moment, I need to discuss something with you with most urgency.
Oh, well, of course, anything for you. Of course, we're so grateful for your donation and everything that you've done for us. Of course, it has livened up the place and made it a wonderful place for the wonderful children to stay.
And I'm very glad that we can help. And we want to continue to help you. And that's why, that's the nature of this visit. Please, let's go somewhere private, away from innocence.
Oh, don't worry. None of the kids can hear us out here.
Yeah, let's stay here. Eekhom really wants to hear it.
Lady Ishtar, sweet, blessed woman of Bahamut's care. Remember that large sum of denomination I gave you just a few days ago?
Oh, yes, of course.
So, to be reimbursed, we need those specific coins back, as we learned that they may have been tainted in some less than desirable ways.
That is bad. Unfortunately, we don't have it anymore.
You spent all of it?
Well, yes, of course. All we needed was a great place to stay for the children, so we gave it away.
To whom can we get a list of names of the contractors who have helped you with this place?
Oh, well, we gave it to Franz and his company. We gave him all the coins, and he didn't want to use the coins for himself. In fact, all he did was construct a lovely statue in the center of our district in Melora's name.
He used those coins to make that statue.
Oh, yes, it's lovely. Melted them down, and now it's just sitting there in the center. Oh, how lovely.
Well, that's great. Good to know. Ishtar, thank you so much for that information. I'm glad we don't have to take any of that currency away from you, and that you put it to good use. It looks wonderful here. I would have loved to stay here if my parents were not around.
Well, yes, but I hope that you, of course, have a wonderful day, and I appreciate you stopping by. You should come again and hang out with the children. They love swinging with you. It was a great time last time.
Well, Ishtar, thank you. I won't take any more of your time. I slowly back away. It's been great to see you. Thank you for all your information. Place looks lovely. Have a great evening. And I relay that information to Eekhom and Lilliana, although they probably caught everything I said.
Let me get this right. Bahamut. You're a Bahamut, soldier. And you came to this...
Lever.
Okay. But you came here on behalf of Bahamut to give an orphanage a bunch of money. They took the money, gave it to a contractor who melted it down for a statue of a different god that isn't yours.
What are we talking about? God? Okay, hold on. Wait. I feel like you don't know how transactions work. One, I believe in Bahamut because he is the righteous way, and he has created everything around us and blesses us with his grace on a daily basis. And thus, I worship him and do things that he would like to see be done unto others. So basically, spreading generosity and giving money to an orphanage seems like a pretty good cause. Look how great this place looks. Doesn't it make you want to slay your parents so you could stay here if you were a young child?
Being a person whose mother is gravely ill, I would still prefer to have parents. And she's just like traumatized look on her face of like them killing their parents. And she like steps back a little and then slips.
Oh, my child, be careful.
I just let her like sit there like this is a recurring thing.
Fran brings the kids through, by the way, and you see Shelmy and Kinnaman, who you do know, kind of walking by.
Oh, hey, big guy. It's good to see you. Oh, hey.
Oh, hello, Kidman.
Hey, good to see you, Dragony.
Hello, Shlemy.
Oh, Fran, they were saying something about a purse and the gold that they had, or the platinum. What was that about the purse?
Yeah, Regna, what happened to it? You gave an orphanage cursed money? Isn't that what it was?
That's not what happened. It's just that we need to make sure the money is not cursed.
Cursed? What do you mean cursed?
You know,
We don't know it's
hexed,
cursed.
enchanted for...
We just wanted to check to make sure.
Oh my gosh, kids, get inside! And Fran brings them all inside and closes the door. And then you hear a scream from the town center.
That cannot be good. So Lilliana, in these situations, we tend to make this damn splinter. We need to make haste towards the scream. So let's wait. And I quickly like run down the path.
As I'm walking away, I'm like blighted, doomed, forsaken, withered.
I like get up and I'm just like trying to run for it. As I like rub my butt a little from like falling onto it. I'm like,
Yep.
ah.
You topple a few times before finally catching up with Regna and Eekhom. And then all of a sudden, you see a terrible sight. As the sun has set and the lanterns begin to glow over the town, you see two vampires trying to eat some citizens. They're in battle with citizens. Everybody roll for initiative.
Vampires, soldiers of the night, of the nine hells, darkness in their hearts with absolutely no light to shine any grace.
I got a 13 for my initiative.
20.
Okay, yeah, I do have alert, so it gives me initiative proficiency.
Yes, you can do those with advantage because of your alert.
Is a 9 in total.
You see that one vampire is going to begin biting the citizen. Misses the citizen on its first attack roll, but hits with a 25 and begins sucking the citizen's blood and is almost dead. As it goes to Regna's turn, looking at this horrifying sight, you see another citizen to the eastern part of the center, hiding behind a ledge as a vampire is looking for him.
Eekhom, use your swiftness to get the one that's further in the back. I'll handle this one. And I run 30 feet to the south with the vampire that is currently biting a citizen to try and run up and attack it. Yeah, it's gonna be 12 to miss, 9 to miss. Fantastic. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to hit it with
Well,
a blunt
that was
end
with
to get a
disadvantage, the first two rolls? Oh, no, it's -1. Yeah, never mind.
all 3 attacks misses. I rolled a 1, a 2, and 3, and a 3. Wow.
Regna, this vampire isn't even facing you, and as it's sucking its blood, senses you and goes whoosh, 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 and moves without even looking at you as it attacks, as you attack it.
So fast. That's the end of my turn.
Puts the citizen down, and the citizen falls to the ground and begins to crawl away. The other vampire is going to do a check to see if it can see the citizen. Does not see the citizen and keeps looking around the ledges, as the citizen seems to be hidden pretty well. Eekhom, there are 2 vampires on the field.
As Regna runs off saying, oh, I got the speed, so get the other one, I'm like, I'm still soaking wet. And as I slowly start to run, that turns into a dash, and I try to get all the way over there. Am I able to get there without dashing, or do I need to dash?
I think you need to dash. Do you have a bonus action dash as a monk or no?
I can bonus action dodge, disengage, or dash action. Hey, there it is. Step of the wind.
It hisses at you.
As I'm running towards it, I'm gonna throw my spear.
Oh, I see. You're doing it as a cool flavor
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just roll normally as you
Okay.
would.
21.
21 hits.
And then once I get there, I grab my spear and swing for 11. Okay. I did 13 points of damage on my first hit, and the citizen, I can see the citizen, right? I know that it's there, or do I not know it's there?
You guys saw the citizen
Okay.
hiding, but the vampire didn't see it.
Since I don't know him, I'm like, get out of here as I go for my other attack.
Okay. As the citizen runs away.
Perfect. Not gonna spend any more points.
Because you can't.
Think yes.
Because use your bonus action. But a great turn to start attacking as Lilliana tumbles into the battle.
What? Trips over. over cloak again. Just does like a forward roll, and then to make herself look cool, she just points her finger towards. I'm actually gonna point towards Vampire B, and I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Yes. What level are you casting that at?
First level. So it is 4, a 3, and a 2.
Bang, 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 bang. The vampire gets it's like hissing around, looking, can't quite see you because you're short, and then focus back on this wet napkin over here that is Eekhom. Vampire A is going right back at you, Regna.
Have at thee, disgusting creature of the night.
You're gonna see it's going to multi-attack at you using a Grave Strike. 29.
Yep.
As you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, critted on the damage there, and 9 points of necrotic damage. If you were a large or smaller creature, you've been grappled, but you are not either of those. There's 22 hit.
22 hits, yeah.
As you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of necrotic damage.
Ow! I didn't hear no bell, and I'm bleeding, like from my mouth.
What are you doing back to this vampire?
Unleashing holy, I don't want to say hell because that's bad. Holy heaven against it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to attack back. That's a 16.
Yeah, on the money.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Ooh, that's gonna be 14 points of slashing damage. I'm gonna use a first level smite against it.
As you hit it, you feel the splinter push farther into your palm.
It's gonna deal 8 points of radiant damage.
Do they have any vulnerabilities? No, they do not. Sorry. But first time using vampires, by the way, for me.
My second attack is gonna be 16.
Hits.
That second attack is gonna be 5 minus the 4 points of damage. And I'm gonna smite that as well because this thing really hurt me.
Nice.
It's gonna be an additional, wow, 3 points of radiant damage. And my last attack, full on mastery,
Yes.
nat 1. Never mind. I'm rolling like buns.
As he uses 2 fingers and pinches your last blunt attack and just stares at you.
I stare back. I just
Stare back.
I just
Okay,
look
stare back.
at me.
As the other vampire is going to hiss at his compatriot and use a disengage action and begin to run away. And you see that as it does that, it shape shifts as a bonus action into a bat and begins to fly away.
Is it gone?
It's 30 feet in the air. Wet napkin, what are you doing?
Okay.
I mean,
First off,
wet Eekhom. Eekhom.
Eekhom is sad. Seeing the bat fly up in the air and try to run away, he's gonna just do his poison spray that he's got on him as a little ranged attack. So I'm guessing he's 30 feet up in the air, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll move 25 feet since I'm a wet boy right now. That's half my movement speed. And then I'll use poison spray on him.
Yeah, what does it have to roll?
Nothing. I have to roll. And it's an 18 to hit. And it takes 14 damage.
Ooh, owie. It's looking a little messed up as it begins to fly away. Anything else you're doing?
Nope, that's it. That's all I can do.
We need to regroup. As he hisses at Vampire A. Lilliana, you almost trip on a loose cobblestone as you continue your turn.
So the vampire that's a bat, I'm going to target that one in
Cool.
specific. I am going to use a ray of frost. That's a. As
Wait,
I go to
you
do
have-
it, I just trip.
But you have inspiration if you want to use it.
If you choose, you could use inspiration. It's up to you.
I think I'll use it.
Cool.
That's not much
Oh
better.
no! Misses as this bat goes whoosh, whoosh, left and right, dodging your 2 rays, we'll say. You shot in quick succession as the rays blast you back, falling onto the ground.
Damn it! And I just like pouty face.
I just see you laying on the ground, shooting up in the sky, flat on the ground. And just frost ray shooting up in the air.
You see that this vampire is going to get kind of aggressive with the second vampire that's facing you, Regna, and it is going to be like, I can take them on my own, and is going to continue attacking you.
Oh yeah, bring it on.
It's going to try and grapple you. Make a contested athletics or acrobatics check.
14.
Versus a 6 as you push him back with your halberd.
Get off me. I will not be tempted by your darkness.
As it immediately shifts over to you, and this guy's trying to grab at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to try to beat on him. That's an 18 to hit.
There we go.
Yeah, big money. 7 points of damage converted to 6. My second attack is gonna be 19 to hit. That's gonna be an additional 13 points. 14 minus the 13. Then my third attack is gonna be 17 to hit with an additional. It's gonna be 2 points converted to 1 point of damage from the bonus attack.
Look at Regna. You're doing work, though.
And I flourish.
Suit yourself. As vampire number 2, whatever you want to call it, flies away with a dash action in bat form. Eekhom, you see this and look over and see your bloodied compatriot.
Can I get there?
You'd have to dash again.
Oh my goodness.
You can throw a spear if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run 25 feet and then see the vampire trying to lick Regna's blood off of his face. And I'm gonna throw my spear with a 25 to hit.
Wow, nice.
14 damage.
14 damage. Roll me a d20. Higher than a 10 and gone.
What about a 10?
Oh, 10 on the money. I've always said on a 10, so yeah, I'm going to stick to that.
Woo!
And you see this vampire get stuck into the ground and then slowly begins to disintegrate into this necrotic energy? Dark magic? You're not quite sure.
Wait. I run over there and try to grab the essence and get my temporary hit points.
Yep.
Which I don't think I'm able to get. Flies through my fingers, I'm not able to get it. So I can't get the temporary hit points. Dang. No!
And as we end our combat here, you now know that there are vampires in the town.
Pick up my spear and I point it at Regna. What happened to you?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it, okay? It's just long nails freak me out. It's just, damn splinter! And I'd look at it and my eyes bulge just a little bit.
As you bulge and flex, it finally pops out.
Result. And I show them my hand.
You might have high blood pressure now that I'm looking at this. Hang on. Wait, what happened to our junior reformer?
I'm gonna stumble my way over towards them.
Lilliana, are you okay? I quickly examine her to make sure that she's all right. No scratches, wounds.
She's like, well, I probably have a bruise on my butt again, but other than that, I'm fine.
If it's normal to you, it's normal to us.
One of the bats got away, and it went, and she like points in the direction.
Yes, one of the scoundrels comes surely to alert the others.
Looking towards where she pointed, is that towards anything that we would recognize?
You see this bat is going towards the forest, but you do know that there is a homeless shelter that very well may need your help as well.
Oh, we just went to the orphanage. You gave money to the homeless shelter too?
Yes, Eekhom, you were there. But wait, the statue is here.
I point to the statue. This thing's gotta go.
Yes, it could be quite imbued with evil. I would like to use a feature here. My divine sense. As a paladin, I get divine sense. I can detect good and evil. You can sense anything be affected by the Howl spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. I can use this 4 times a day or per long rest.
You sense a little evil coming from Eekhom, and then it fades.
I stabbed him.
Oh, don't worry about it.
You don't sense any creatures nearby that would fall under that spell.
What about the statue?
Yeah, you feel it's made of the same energy that Eekhom found on the gold.
What about, should we ask our panda?
What? What do you mean?
You're a magic user. What do you get on this thing?
And she's kind of like, well, I don't want to use all my spells at once because it does drain my magic abilities. But can I do like an Arcana check, just like natural, to see if I can sense a natural magic?
Do an
come
Arcana
out?
check to see as this statue was smelted and then remade into this from the coins. What you notice?
Hey, dirty 20.
Ooh, very
Let's
nice.
go.
Ew.
So I'm just gonna kind of like start walking around it, and as I'm doing so, you'll see me like, I'm gonna make this sound weird. I'm gonna grab take my finger, like wipe it along it, and like taste it.
Yep, that's divination magic. Yep,
Yeah.
that's cursed, all right.
Eekhom's gonna do the same thing and just taste dirt.
Metal.
Metal. Just taste dirt and metal.
Magic's not great. And he just like clicks his mouth.
You can tell that there is definitely something at play here, and as you walk along the cobblestone ledge at the base of the statue, you trip and you fall, and your cheek gets a little bruised as you fall down, but then you see a crack of that glowing energy within the stone. That residual magic has stayed into the stone, and you realize now in this moment, with that Arcana check, that this magic is probably detected by someone very powerful, and that they are using this in some way to locate where this metal is at any given time, and would have to be somewhere nearby outside of town or at the lake's edge perhaps to continue to use that magic.
So as I'm like learning this, I'm like, hey, there's a crack down here after I fall and go, what? I kind of like clumsily fall and I'm like, wait a minute. Looking through this crack in the stone, I'm like, someone is using this as a locator. They're tracking it.
A locator? Scrying magic.
They have to be close enough, probably. And she's like thinking about it, and she's like, probably the river.
Perhaps a forest or a grand lake of some
Yeah,
kind.
I'm thinking maybe the river, like right at the docks there.
You know a place close to the lake called the Helping Hand, Regna.
Helping hand. Yes, of course. Oh no! Quick, we must go. And I jaunt away.
Eekhom follows, still wringing out his clothes.
And I'm just going with. I'm like, oh, well, I guess we're running now.
I was about to say, careful, your shoelaces are untied. Oh.
Just tripped flat on her face. Just what?
Everybody, please give me a construction obstacle check. Everybody roll athletics or survival, whichever you choose.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Dirty 20! Yay!
Hey, look at that.
19.
Yay!
I got a 5.
Ooh, 3 fail points. Eekhom, good job. I'm proud of you.
You know, finally, clothes drying up, a little bit more spry.
Yeah, Lilliana, this time as you're retracing your steps, you're doing all the same motions, except this time like bonking your head and falling clumsily, and it doesn't actually...
It's not
fast this time. Now it slows you down.
I'm not timing it right. I'm like just a half a second off from what everyone's doing.
Lilliana, show us that grace that you've performed before. Ooh, the whole pie stand. Ooh, that's rough.
It's just like a board just smacks like someone, again, same person walking with a board like that's bigger than them as they turn around, and I'm like bent over to pick something up.
Eekhom, I don't think we have the guild's health insurance can cover this.
Believe me, if we had health insurance, we would be off the policy by now.
And everybody, please roll me a d20. And we'll start with the highest roll and go down from there. Regna got a 9. Regna, you weren't looking where you were going, and you run into an angler getting entangled in their nets and fishing lines. You automatically fail this travel check. If you've already failed, which you did not, you fail a second time, but you're only taking one more failure point from that as you get caught up and entangled in all these nettings and fishing lines.
Oh, this net smells like fish. What have you been catching with this thing? It smells horrific.
Just fish. I don't know.
And I scramble out of it.
Eekhom and Lily have to help you out quite a bit. And as you move on, Eekhom, you start feeling yourself and you're kind of like climbing up on houses to like see where the best location is. You're guiding them along. You're doing flips off of rooftops. One of those drunkards, the same one from before, sees you this time and goes, "Oh, look at this guy this time. Yeah, Eekhom, let's go." And everybody cheers and is like shouting at you and giving you praises, throwing rice and flowers, and you get a inspiration die.
I don't like being center of attention, but I think this is cool.
And Liliana, each of these rolls have matched your like previous check so well.
Yeah.
With a 19, you work yourself a little too hard to keep up with everybody. Really chugging along, really struggling, and you're going to take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh no.
Oh, as you'd have disadvantage on ability checks, I believe.
Ooh, Mr. DM, what exhaustion rules are we playing with?
We're playing the old rules. Maybe not. Let's see what this does under the sheet.
-2 to all rolls.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do level 1 -2 to all rolls instead of just ability checks.
And 5 feet of speed.
As I'm like trying to catch up to them, I'm just like heavily breathing. I have a bloody nose from like smacking my face with the board. I'm okay.
Regna, before we continue, did you want to use any healing before you continued, or are you good?
Oh, yes. Yes, please, Mr. DM. Thank you, Mr. Kind DM. How much time do I have?
You get 1 action. You can expend a failure point if you would like to do another action.
Nope, I'm gonna cure wounds.
Okay.
On myself. Let's do 2nd level. That's 20 hit points back.
And as you rush your way through, finally picking up Lily beaten and battered, you make your way into the nautical district to the Helping Hand, where you see immediately through the windows vampire familiars, and now swarms of bats have overtaken the Helping Hand. And we will start initiative from there.
Ah, and I come barreling in.
Am I still wet?
No, you were dried now. After all that running, you dried off.
Zoom in and do a front flip with my spear drawn.
As you front flip through the door like swings open and then swings closed just as Lilliana tries to run, and you see an imprint of her body in the door as the door then swings back open.
I'm just stuck to the door.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm just stuck to the door as it swings back open, and I'm like, I'm okay.
Eekhom, we've been over this. You're supposed to hold doors open for women. How many times do I have to tell you this?
Look, I'm new to this. That's a panda. That's the only way I'm dealing with this.
Just so you know, I am a female.
Ah! And Eekhom would rather sprint through looking for vampires than to listen to anyone else.
And everybody roll your initiative if you have not already.
14.
With advantage, I got a 15.
Eekhom got a nat 1.
One of these vampire familiars jumps up onto the table next to you, Regna.
Reaction.
Yes.
I'm going to use my reaction to attack it with my Polar Mastery. When it comes to within range, you can think of that with attack of opportunity. That is a biscuit. It's a 9.
Misses.
I don't think I've hit a single one of these.
No. Maybe once.
All right, continue.
As this vampire jumps up, and you recognize this vampire, Regna. This is Chartreuse.
Chartreuse, ungoosified, only to be batified.
And you see that the familiar's eyes are glazed over, and you don't really feel like Chartreuse is in there, but you do recognize his wonderful, lovely, pointy wizard hat.
Gasp.
How do you keep it so prim and proper?
As it tries to attack you. 24 to 25. Ooh.
Yeah, those hit. Yep.
Yeah, one of them is a nat 20.
Of course it is.
The nat 20 is 29 points of damage with a crit.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take 7 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 7 points of necrotic damage.
I'm not feeling great over here. If I could get a little assistance, I'd be greatly appreciative, and I'm sure Bahamut would be also appreciative.
Looks like you're not coming back.
Boo! As this familiar looks over at you, Eekhom. It's going to attack you with a 21
Miss.
and a 10 to miss. There you go. You take 6 points of piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage.
Wait. Is it separate or all together?
Is altogether 12 total.
Because I get -1.
And it continues on. Lily, you see this familiar with the pointy wizard hat.
This might hurt someone else.
Uh-oh.
I want to run up to the one wearing the wizard hat, and I'm going to be like running up, screaming, and I'm going to grab a hold of him, and I'm going to cast Thunderclap like right in front of him and
Bang.
scream, "Your hat is stupid!"
Amazing.
As I'm like trembling at the same time. Anyone within a 5-foot area must succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 12.
Fails. This vampire fails completely as it just like Chartreuse goes, huh?
Regna is also gonna have to make that save. because
What?
he's within 5 feet.
I'll say you make that with advantage as you see her come up. You're like, what are you doing? And you recognize this. Chartreuse used to do it a lot.
23.
You pass.
The vampire's only gonna take 3 points of damage.
But does his hat fall off?
I'm gonna roll your luck check. It does not. It does not fall off. It stays on, and as its head flies back and it comes back into position, its head flies forward, and its pointy hat almost swings at you for a second.
Her knees are definitely like trembling.
As Regna sees that happen,
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my last regular potion. Very mid. I get 5 points, 7 points of health back. Cool. And then I'm going to use my lay on hands. And I read the full thing. And I realized I could have saved the Leonian 2 sessions back because it cures disease.
God.
It cures a disease or neutralizes a poison affecting the creature.
Wow.
These hands could heal. Anyway, so I'm gonna use my action to I'm gonna use lay on hands to use 30 out of the 35 that I have available and heal myself, and that's gonna be my turn.
As you see Eekhom, this halfling, goes and runs and hides, and there is another halfling that also tries to hide, and these swarms of bats are going to begin attacking the beggars, but missing the first one. The second bat does hit, however.
I would say have them attack someone else, but beggars can't be choosers.
I gotta take a laugh
Please leave.
after that one.
As this beggar's looking messed up. On the beggar's turns, they're going to use disengage actions. Some of these are just running away and hiding. Eekhom, what are you doing as you see all these beggars?
He has this spear out in front of him, and each time something moves, he's kind of pointing it in that direction, waiting to see like either some fangs or wings or something, so he's alert. I am gonna attack this vampire right in front of me.
Yes. You see it looks a little weaker.
Good. I'm gonna do a spear attack, which is a 13, and then a 14 to hit. So then I'm gonna use 2 unarmed attacks, Fury of Blows. 25, 23, 6 damage, 8 damage. As he misses twice with his spear, he kind of jams the spear in the ground and then just goes hands with the vampire, landing 2 blows on him.
The familiars look pretty stressed out, but they are going to continue attacking here. As you see, that Regna is getting thwacked with a 21 and a 6, not 1, as you take 6 points of piercing damage and 11 points of necrotic damage, critting on like all the damage rolls today.
Yeah, it feels great. Feels great.
Owie. The next one's going to attack Eekhom. Eekhom, you need to be hit more.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, he does.
11.
Not today.
19.
Okay, maybe the one. He got a little 2.
5 points piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage. Lily, this pointy-hatted familiar's in front of you. What are you going to try and do to it?
I'm actually going to do a chill touch because I'm still like close enough to grab a hold of him. So as he's attacking Regna, my goal is to pull off the hat, but I'm honestly just grabbing him. I'm like not looking because I'm so scared of the hat.
Let me know what you get.
That is a 16.
The hits. You hit it for 7 points as this cold energy surrounds the vampire. It does not like that.
Does it lose its hat, though?
It does. The hat gets blown
Hey!
off and
Hey!
freezes against the wall.
Which wall?
The southeast wall.
There you go.
Regna.
Yeah. I'm going to use a bonus action and whisper to myself, be like, Muhammad, please protect me with your enormous flap of wings. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives
Nice.
me +2 AC. So now my armor class is 19. And I'm going to use my attack action to go in on this vampire familiar being. My first to miss with an 11. My second attack to hit with a 25.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
As these swarms of bats come flying in,
Fellas, the situation's looking grim. We need to do something drastic.
Pandriel getting bit. It's a
Yeah.
21 to hit the wizard. Sorry.
Oh no, that definitely
Please
hits.
take 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's not as bad.
Eekhom with a 14 to miss. You see these swarms of bats flying around, almost clouding up the place. It's hard to see. What are you doing, Eekhom?
It's feeling the pressure of the room now that there's more enemies in. He's gonna continue to try to finish off this vampire familiar in front of him, and he goes to swing with the spear, picking it up out of the floor. He goes and attacks, hits for a 27, and then goes for a second attack and does a 24. He does 8 damage with the first attack, which hits him right in the leg, and as he slumps down a little bit, he hits him right in the chest with a 12.
Now the familiar's looking messed up.
And then he's going to drop the spear and do Fury of Blows.
Oh.
And then as he's crippled down to his knee, he's gonna let out some blows with misses with the 10 miraculously, and then misses with his other one.
These familiars feel like they have the upper hand.
Yeah.
One of them is really upset about that
Oh
hat.
no.
Oh.
Lily, get ready. A 6 and that
I was
1.
about to use the luck point if it was bad.
And then he's like, that didn't work. He tries to attack Regna for a 20.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that hits.
As you take 4 points of piercing and 7 points of necrotic. There you go. That's what they should have been rolling this whole time on the damage.
Ow.
Big ow. Eekhom, your vampire familiar is going to roll a 24 and an 8 to miss.
All right. One attack.
You take 5 points of piercing damage and 6 points of necrotic damage. You must hurry back to master.
Which one said that? The one by me?
Yes.
Don't let him escape.
As you start firing your bolts, Lily, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, and I'm gonna target the swarm of bats this time because I'm mad that they bit me.
Love that. Yo, that hits.
Yeah, dirty 20.
You can roll that damage now. Those poor swarm of bats, all these poor bats about to get shredded.
You know what? I'm gonna use acid damage. Oh, 15.
Regna, you see all the bats above you just melt
Ugh.
in this acidic rain around you.
You just see me release an orb of magic that's green and bubbling on the inside and just throw it at them. And
You see me try to shake it off?
I'm like, that's what you get for biting me. Ain't nobody gonna mess with this panda.
I knew it was a panda.
Regna, how are you retaliating against this vampire after all that?
I'm just gonna keep going in on it.
Yeah.
That's a 12 to miss. It's a 9 to miss. It's a 16. That's my bonus action. That's 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Today is just not my day.
It's looking messed up, but not doing too much here. You see the swarm of bats. They're staying brave and they're gonna stay in the battle and attack Regna.
Sick.
As they completely miss you as you're just dodging all the bites and continue attacking the familiar.
Infernal rats with wings.
Alrighty, come finish this one.
All right, I'm gonna take my spear. I got a 27 to hit and a 15 to hit. He's looking pretty messed up, right?
Probably the first damage first.
11 damage.
11's still standing.
Did 15 hit?
It does.
11 damage.
Dead.
All right. As I'm getting ready to attack, I shout out, I wonder if you'll scream or if you'll simply fade. And I do my 2 stabs and then end up stabbing him from the top down from his head. I get 10 temporary hit points after his soul leaves his body. And did he disintegrate or did he just fall to the ground?
I mean, yeah, he's disintegrating.
Awesome. Eekhom is flourishing in it.
Give me a little flurry.
Yeah, well. Okay, 12 to hit.
Don't hit.
And 14 to hit.
Yeah.
A 13 for the first one, and a 13
And
for the
dead.
second one. They're dead?
Yep.
Nice.
As you move in on this vampire familiar, you're all surrounding him now. I'll say now that Eekhom's there, he's gonna roll the save with advantage. You see his eyes go from kind of matte finish to a little glossy for a second, but he fails. But for a second, he goes, Regna. And then begins attacking again. Gonna attack Regna first. 19.
That's on the money.
You're gonna take half of 4 and 4, so that's only 4 total damage.
Nice.
That's good. And then gonna attack Eekhom as well for a 16 to miss.
Come dodges out of the way. I've studied the long death. I know it's every whisper. Listen closely, you'll hear too.
Once pointy hat, now just aggressive robed vampire.
I'm just going to say to Regna and Eekhom, wait, shouldn't we find out where their master is before we kill him?
She has a point.
We should grapple him instead.
But the souls.
Get over here. And I go to like pin him down onto the table.
Pin him down on the table as you see a bunch of these beggars coming out. Is it safe? Is it safe? Oh, it's safe.
Also, Regna, do you know him?
I used to. He's nothing more than a shell of a man that used to be called a friend, now succumbed to vampirism. And I get real close and I pull out like a dagger and put it to its throat. And I go, you listen to me, Chartreuse. If there's any shred of humanity left inside those soulless eyes, you will tell me where your leader is. Who has cursed you and plagued you with this vampirism, and let me set you free.
The owners come out, the 2 halfling, Venmo and Kithri, and they're like, oh my, on a day it's supposed to be so happy. And you see that Chartreuse comes to for a bit. Eekhom, where am I? Where am I? I'm cold. Oh, I'm cold.
Yeah, you don't look great, bro.
I'm really cold.
What's going on here?
I got captured by vampires this time, not the geese. It's bad. They were taking control of my mind. I'm sorry, was I biting you?
Not me.
Who's this one? Is that a panda?
It is a panda.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Not the time to shake hands here.
Oh.
Where's this? Where were you? Where did you get captured? Where did they take you?
I was checking about. I heard there might be cultist activity in an abandoned grove just outside here, and that's where they're hanging out.
Where's this grove?
It's just past the botanical district. Oh, it's right outside the forest, so you don't have to go very far. I'll lead you there.
Yeah, as I pull out a dagger.
You see he struggles for a bit.
Oh, I'm fine.
I have one question for you.
Uh-huh.
Did you wear the pointy hat?
I always wear pointy hats. I love pointy hats.
They're a disgrace to hats!
What do you mean?
They are horrifying!
What is this floppy nonsense?
As he points to your panda hat.
Mine's not a hat, it's a hood!
Oh, okay, that makes sense. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
And the hat's still like pinned on the wall behind him.
You see it's melting away because it got turned into like frost and it's now melting away.
Can someone please take that dang thing out of here? I don't like it. Its existence
okay.
should not be possible.
Sure. Turns into a bat and flies and grabs it and flies outside and like puts it away.
What?
And then comes back.
Oh,
I was gonna say, who let him go?
I was about to say, I throw my spear at him the moment he moves.
I was just gonna dip.
Lucky I missed.
He's gone. All right, we should get going.
Grab him.
I'll show you the way.
Don't let him change.
So as a group, let's take a second, and I kind of pull the group together, and we do a little huddle. So
In the background, you just hear.
I'm good. No, I'm fine.
he's not normally like this. He was a goose just the other day. I know.
Oh,
I feel great, and I was a goose. Yeah, I think the vampire goose thing, I think it's too much for him. Should we just, or should we...
he didn't tell us where to go.
That's true. We don't really need him.
He didn't tell you where to go. He's going to lead you.
Oh, true.
You could probably find out where the grove is. You've heard tell of it, but it would be easier is all. And you might waste less time and there might be less complications.
Maybe what we do is once he gets us there, we do the thing, and she like points to her neck and like, like she's like, like that motion.
Eekhom knows that one real well.
Do we do that once we get there? Like, that way he's not suffering for a long time.
Yeah, because the suffering. I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, he sounds like he's in a lot of pain.
So when we get there, you can tie me to a tree, and I think that'll be good.
Oh, it's a great idea. We'll tie you up right now.
Oh, please.
We tie his hands behind his back.
Use him as a vampire metal detector as you're going through town.
Yeah, we have him on a leash, so he's tied up all the way around his body. But then we have like a string that he's like leading out in front of us, kind of like you're walking a dog, type of thing.
I'm not sure if I agree with these methods.
It's okay, Regna. I'll lead you the way. I'll lead you to the grove, okay? That's where they are, on the outskirts of town. And when we get there, I'm gonna eat you. No, I'm fine. You can, maybe you can cure me later. There's cures for vampirism, right? I'll be fine, right?
I side-eyed Eekhom.
I can think of one. And I'm like gripping onto my spear with like a smile on my face.
Are you in any pain? Is this painful? It sounds painful.
I mean, trying to stay sane and lucid has been a little painful.
That's good to know. And I'm gonna jump off the table that I climbed on top of without tripping.
Vinmo and Kithri obviously thank you profusely as you run out of this place. And through the town. As you run through the town, you'll make me each one more complication check, either athletics or survival.
I'm going to cast a second level Cure Wounds on myself.
I'm gonna drink a greater healing potion.
My instruction is a 9, and my athletics is a 13.
Survival was a nat. Dirty 20. Sorry.
Dirty 20. Okay, that's good.
Oh god, I don't think I could get worse than that, because if I have a -2, that's a 0.
Yeah, so 3, we're taking that. So that's 2 more fails. You're up to 6.
Oh god.
Oh.
Why do you say it like that? We don't
I
even
didn't
know
say
what
it
the
away.
limit is.
I didn't say it away. I just said you're up to 6. It's not per 3. What are you saying? Stop reading my sheet. And we're going to go from top to bottom. Eekhom, you rolled a 1. You trip over a fruit stand as you're running through. You will now attract animals in and out of combat.
Okay.
Regna, as you're rushing through with this vampire servant of sorts, children can be seen crafting good luck charms that look like little fake creatures. One child gives one to you as you pass. You receive 1 luck die that you can use today.
Oh, blasphemous, but I'll take it.
And Lily, you get distracted and have to re-roll a survival check as you go hunt for something shiny. But you also get to roll a D100, so do that after your survival check.
So -2 is the 16.
It doesn't slow you down. You quickly rush over and grab something that is in a crack in the wall, perhaps.
I'm like, ooh, shiny. And D100, 27.
there is a purple rose growing out of the crack that never wilts. You now have that. And you rush through town as the clouds begin to grow darker and darker, and the lights fade away from the string lanterns all around town. The breeze rolls in, things get quiet, and eventually you make your way into this old abandoned grove. And without hiding themselves, vampires look in your direction.
Oh no.
I see. You've come to the grove. Welcome.
As this vampire lord stares at you.
I see the coin led me to something greater than even the pirates.
Regna, what did you get us into?
What did I?
You're the one who brought the cursed coins to an orphanage.
I did it. A parrot did. A giant parrot brought cursed coin to our shores on a boat, probably from a cave.
This is why you don't donate coins.
They would have come anyway.
But you don't find it suspicious that a parrot just brought a random bag of coins? You didn't think to investigate them?
No, there were a bunch of pirates and there was a lot of collusion and they were forcing him to do. There was a lot of scoundrel work we don't have time for this. I draw my halberd as I black and blued, and on practically death's door, I'm gonna get ready to stand and fight.
Oh yeah, did we tie the goose vampire to the tree?
Oh, yes, you can say you tied Chartreuse to a tree outside. We cut to Chartreuse.
Okay, I'm alone. That's pretty good. I want to kill everything. Oh, goodness.
This is tough. And then we push back to you guys as he's struggling on his own.
Oh, boy.
And as you look upon these vampires, the vampire lord looks at you, Regna.
Thank you for sending the gold into town. We're going to just eat vampires. We just use the gold and leave it in easy places to find. But luckily, we found greater meals in this town. Why don't you say we make a deal? You bring us one townsfolk a week that we may feast on freely, and we'll leave your town as be.
You can feast on these scales. And I cast a spell. I'm going to cast my Divine Favor. And that's going to give me radiant damage on all my attacks.
There you go.
As my scales begin to glow. If you let me, I also would like to use my bonus action at the same time to get my wings out.
One action will start combat, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, Divine Favor.
So that starts combat. And everybody, please roll me an initiative as you stare down this vampire conclave.
11.
I got a 14.
I got a 10.
Lilliana, I assume you're a great and powerful wizard, and you can begin to really dig deep in that tome. Get a couple of spells that you've been holding off for such an occasion and really let loose.
I do have one, if nobody gets in front of me.
Eekhom's less worried about her casting spells. All right, your shoes are tied. Let's start with the basics. Put your hood down. Like, you're gonna need to see.
As almost in an instant, you see this vampire whoosh, appear in front of you, Eekhom,
Ah!
taking a dash action on its turn. The same thing to you, Regna. And the one in the back will get as far as it can. The vampire lord is going to sit on its throne in the middle of this grove and smile. This vampire familiar is going to stand in the center. The platform in the center is made of stone. It has stairs on all sides leading up into the center where druids used to produce rites and other magical incantations. And as this vampire familiar steps in the center, Lily, you recognize this. This is your lost brother.
Lily, help.
As it goes feral. The Nightbringer in the back is going to use a dash action and go to the western part near the forest on the edge, leading to some dim light, and then is going to use a hide action with a bonus action. We finally get to all of the heroes facing down a really, really tough battle.
I grip my halberd tight.
Lily, what are you doing?
Seeing him has thrown me off because I haven't seen him for a while. I'm just gonna be like, they did this to you! I want to be very specific on how I say this so I don't get opportunity. I am going to go between Regna and Eekhom, which both have a vampire in front of them. So I'm not going by the vampire.
We'll say you can diagonally go through there without taking an opportunity attack.
And then that should get me... Oh, perfect. Perfect range. So as I get right there, I'm going to cast Shatter
Yes.
on top of the vampire lord, and it's a Constitution saving throw.
Passes.
Oh,
The 23.
Yep. So he's gonna take half damage, half of 17,
Gonna take 8 damage from that shatter.
as this just loud thunderous boom. As I got angry, I'm going to yell at the vampire lord. You did this to my brother. You're the reason he's been gone. You're the reason Mom's dying. And I'm like crying at this point.
That means you have great blood that I would like to be on my side.
As we move to Regna's turn.
I begin to hack down with my halberd, now imbued with divine light.
Oh, yeah.
22 to hit.
Whoa, these are the rolls we need.
Yeah, that's going to be 12 points of slashing damage with an additional 3 points of radiant damage. The second attack is going to be a 13 to miss.
You do have a lucky die if you want.
Oh, you know what? We'll use that. Jeez, I'm just going to get it out of the way. Nope, does not work. Okay, so my third attack is going to be 10 to miss. So I hit with my first attack, yep, and I try to keep him at bay with my halberd as I poke him. Go ahead, it's my turn.
Eekhom, you see Regna's trying to hold his own against his vampire. The vampire near you looks like the vampire you saw before, because it is.
Wait,
It's back.
the one that I was fighting at the beginning?
That ran. The bat. Yeah.
Oh, so you must be weak and probably don't have full life, as I grin in the long death way and attack it. 23 to hit.
Yep.
21 to hit.
Yep.
8 damage and 9 damage.
Good.
And then Furia blows.
Yes, please.
And I'm going to hit it for 27 and 10.
Roll me a d20 as it's on death's door.
11.
Dead.
Yes.
Nice.
As you suck up its soul energy.
Yeah. I just bask in it. I do a waft. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where you just Eekhom feels validated now that he's finally able to kill one of these vampires in kind of one sitting, and he runs over to Regna to help with the next vampire
I appreciate your aid.
as he smacks him on the back as he arrives.
The vampire that was in the back is going to run up to Lily, start attacking. So it stays in vampire form and is going to just start attacking you with this grave strike. You see a 22 is going to hit you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And a 25 is also going to hit you.
Oh
5 and 11. That's 16 points
no.
of piercing damage and 7 points of necrotic damage.
Down.
Oh,
I'm down.
no!
That's like negative 3 points of damage.
Oh no.
It's not your full, so you're not dead. And it licks its lips.
Wait. I have luck points.
Yeah, want to make it roll disadvantage? Let's do that.
Yes.
Let's go back.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that 25, we're going to re-roll. 11!
I'm exactly at 11.
No!
Oh,
So you take half of that, all that damage. Give 8 points of health back from all that.
I only had 20 health left.
Oh,
So I'm
no!
still down. I'm still down.
Oh, you almost
Unbelievable.
saved yourself. Knowing that
I
it was by
almost.
1 health is so unfortunate. As you see Lilliana go down.
Eekhom, it's happening again.
Oh no. It's too soon.
I don't know what's happening again, but I like it. And the vampire's going to keep attacking you, boys. Regna, 25. Eekhom, 11. As you take 6 points piercing and 6 points of necrotic.
Ouch.
You see the vampire lord still feels very confident. And the brother of Lily is going to make a wisdom saving throw. Fails. And is going to keep guarding the vampire. And for a second goes, Lily, rah! And someone else is moving through the shadows. And Lily, please make me a death saving throw.
6.
So we got one fail as
no.
Regna continues the onslaught.
Eekhom, hold down the fort, and I run. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity here.
16 misses.
Misses, and I cast Cure Wounds, my last level 2 slot,
Wow.
to heal Lilliana for 22 points of health. Rise, Panda, rise!
Roll me a religion check, and if you get above a 20, I'll say she gets the full automatically.
Would you believe that my religion's a -1?
Yep. Okay. But she gets the 22 back, and you are up. Are you doing anything else on your turn, Regna? Wings?
Yeah, spectral wings.
You look up and you think you're in heaven as you see this angelic dragonborn atop you.
There's no time, Lilliana, get up!
And then you realize you're back in the present.
I'm like, ah!
Eekhom, you see her as you continue your turn.
Just like freaking out because I just like failed. I think I saw God.
I saw her soul leaving her body. It was tempting to go over there.
Eekhom, this vampire needs to be hurt somehow.
Spear time. 26 and a 16 to hit. It's 13 damage. 13 damage. And Furia blows.
Looking messed up, starting to.
12?
No, misses.
11?
Misses.
Ah!
Those are the ones that usually hit.
I know!
What happened?
We're rolling like crap. Eekhom's frustrated and is feeling very exhausted from the fights that have been happening so far.
One of the vampires that's close to Lily and Regna continues fighting Regna. It's mad that you brought it up and wants to stop you from doing that. As you see, it's going to attack. 17.
Misses. 19.
12 misses. As it's doing its best to do everything it can to try and slash at you. The other vampire hunting now for Eekhom.
Oh.
21, 19. Both hits.
Ooh.
That's 21 points of damage plus
Plus? What do you mean plus? It was 21 points of damage.
plus 22 points of necrotic damage.
Oh! He comes down.
He comes down.
Oh, biscuits.
I know exactly how much fight you have left. Spoiler, it's not much. And then right before he says not much, he just gets knocked out.
The vampire lord begins to walk slowly, puts a hand on your brother's shoulder, Lily. Step back. We will have her. And the brother does exactly what the Lord says. And Regna, make me a perception check, please.
7.
As from the shadows, the Nightbringer comes, creeping with gnarled teeth, throws a shadow strike at you, misses with a nat 1.
Oh, no.
2 nat 1s in a row? My goodness.
Yeah.
And that's it. Dang it. As the Nightbringer completely misses you, and it goes to Lily's turn.
Lilliana, if you have anything, now's the time.
So the edge of this spell is going to be right where Vampire A is standing, so it's in
Yep.
front of us, but not hitting on us.
Yeah,
So I'm casting Earth Tremor, which is a dexterity saving throw.
passes.
Dang. It doesn't take any damage, but it does say if the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain.
Yes, that all becomes difficult terrain in front of you, Regna.
That's okay. I'm flying.
As the earth just quakes and shakes.
Regna, not looking so hot here.
I'm going to fly up 30 feet, and I'm going to use my Channel Divinity as an
Yes.
action to abjure enemy on the Vampire Lord. As an action, you can choose one creature within 60 feet that you can see, and it must make a Wisdom saving throw of DC 16. Fiends and undead have disadvantage on this saving throw. On failure, the creature is frightened and its speed is reduced to 0 and it can't benefit from bonuses for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. On success, the creature's speed is halved for 1 minute until the creature takes any damage.
14.
Oh, so it fails. Yes! It's like, you listen here, you unhand him before I bring down the very scales of Bahamut to sink its holiness into you like a dragon's fangs into hot meat. And it frightens him.
As he falls to his knees, shaking for the first time in his life. Eekhom, make me a death saving throw.
5.
Fail.
Oh. Eekhom sees all the souls that he's killed in his lifetime, and it's just a white light of souls flying past him.
The vampire named Eekhom rushes the vampire lord, thinking it can save it, and trying to shake him out of this fright. First vampire is going to attack Regna.
I'm 30 feet here.
It is going to not do that.
Attack.
I'm flying.
It's going to cast Charm Person on you
Oh, what?
as a bonus action, and then we'll use a grapple action.
Charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Plus 9.
Oh, that should be easy then.
15.
Fail. You're now charmed. This lasts 24 hours. The charm target is a willing recipient of Vampire's Bite.
Oh gosh.
if you go down there, but it can't force you to come down. You're just charmed. That just means you can't attack him. So don't go near him. And make me a contested either athletics or acrobatics check, Lily.
That's a 3.
Grabs Lily. Poor Lily.
Let me go!
Now we must feed you to our lord.
The vampire lord's speed is 0, right, Tony?
Yes.
Somebody help me.
And it's just gonna chill there on his turn because he can't do anything. As the brother is gonna stand in front of the lord, the Nightbringer is going to attack. It's only going to... Oh, it's not going to attack anyone. It's going to go back to the vampire lord because they're starting to get what they want. Lily, you get to try and do whatever you want to try.
How is he holding me? Did he grab my arms at all?
Yeah, he's got your arms behind your back.
Dang it.
You can try casting a spell backwards at it.
You know what? It's verbal. It does not need emotion.
Oh, nice.
Cuss him out.
So, I am going to cast Suggestion, but I am going to cast it on the Vampire Lord. Wisdom saving of 12, and I want to also use my feature to make him do it at disadvantage.
It already has disadvantage because it's inside of me because it's frightened.
So you can save your luck point. Is going to make that wisdom saving throw with disadvantage. If it is a 3 or lower, you have succeeded. It rolled a 7. So it gets a 15 total and is going to pass that suggestion.
What I did is I casted Suggestion, and I was like, you will release us, and you will tell your minions to stop acting.
And you see that it shivers in fear, but gets out a gritted
Never.
as Regna continues on. Before you go, does it make a new check at the end of each of its turns?
Nope. It's frightened until it takes damage. Or for 1 minute. So I'm going to scoop down 20 feet, and I'm going to try to pick up the vampire lord and fly up 10 feet.
Sure. Freely pick them up, but you'll take all those attacks.
Oh, his opportunity.
Yeah.
If I get him out of here, that might solve the problem. So I'm going to risk it for the biscuit.
Okay. Attack number 1, 16.
Yes.
Ooh.
Attack number 2, 17.
Miss.
Ooh.
Attack number 3, 22.
Oh.
That's going to hit.
As you take 10 points of piercing damage and 12 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down.
Well, that's it.
We have hit our first ever wipeout. But Regna and Eekhom, as you're looking in a heap of your own blood, you see Astra doing everything she can to try and get away, being pulled closer and closer and closer. As the vampire lord cracks its neck, it looks back at you, Regna.
You have given me a greater gift than I could ever imagine. Their bloodline is strong.
No, let me go! Let go of me! Just fighting for my life, like, let go!
Roll me a charisma saving throw, please, with disadvantage.
I'm like reaching out. Lilliana.
Oh! Okay, it was a 17 for the disadvantage.
You pass. So you go out in glory rather than succumbing to the charm. I don't know if it is glorious after what's going to happen, but Regna, as your vision fades, you see, because she's restrained, you see that the vampire lord sinks his teeth into Lilliana.
Can I, like, at the same moment as he's doing that, just, like, cast magic missile and shoot, like, 3 of the vampires?
Oh, yeah. Regna, you see these magic missiles just hitting these vampires. They're just taking them. And then after this vampire bites her, cuts itself and sinks its nails and puts its blood into that wound, and then comes over to you.
I don't know if you will live from this, but thank you. We will take her. Leave your town alone. Goodbye, dragon.
They start to walk away.
No.
Oh, no.
Before we end this session, I'm going to roll 2 things. I'm going to roll a pure luck check. If it's above a 10, the Hullbeck Humanitarians come and find them, and you don't have to do any death saves. 13, you don't have to roll, as the Hullbeck Humanitarians were on their way, and they pick you up. What happened? Regna, what happened? Where'd they go? Did you take care of him? You must have. You're so good at this. I knew you were going to do this, Juan Shanson says to you.
They took her. They took her.
What? Who?
They damn rats with wings.
Why would they take her?
Bloodline.
Spit up blood.
Bloodline.
Eekhom, you get pulled up.
Hey, Eekhom. Fut is standing there. Sorry, bud. Looks like it happened again. At least she survived, it sounds like?
I think I'm dead. Is this what death is? I do it so much, I don't understand.
No, you're alive. You're alive. You're alive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Where are we?
We're in the grove still. They
Oh,
took
no.
that girl. Sorry.
What girl? The panda?
We lost another one.
The panda?
And then I hear that, and I just slump back down as I'm like absolutely defeated.
Hey, Regna, just so you know, one Johnson creeps down next to you, looks around, everybody's kind of far away from you guys. Since it's missing persons, we technically don't have to count this as a loss. She's out there somewhere, so until we have proof, huh?
You invited vampires into the town.
Listen, I didn't give him that crazy cursed money, okay?
Burn. All you hear from in the background.
And we will end the episode there.
The donation of a denomination. I was being a humanitarian.
And I try to like yell at him.
Lily, what do you have before we end this episode?
As like I was dragged off, I dropped like a book out of my pocket or like a letter, and the letter on it said, "This is my will and testament, saying anything that I earned or anything you can do, just please provide medical assistance to my mother who is dying and try to help save my brother and find him," because at the time when I wrote it, I didn't know he was a vampire. So it's
Yeah.
just like a really sad letter saying like, "Give this to my mom, tell her I love her," and like a really sad like, "Dear mom, I'm sorry I couldn't come home to you."
Oh, goodness.
Ugh.
She still is in the town of Hullbeck, canonically.
And I've asked that they take care of your medical and provide you assistance with what you need. Hopefully my brother will return to us one day. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Regna will definitely chew the captain's ear off until he is forced out of pure annoyance to do that.
You fool.
What a sad but very dramatic and poignant way to end that with what happened. We officially have reached our first ever total party down
Ugh.
kill in a way.
Never again.
But something different happened because you weren't able to protect her, and she's gone forever to be a vampire.
Might come back to bite you in the butt one day.
Hey!
Literally.
Oh no.
I'm not for this.
I prefer my bites on the neck. Thank you very much. Eekhom has a tender behind.
She's gonna be such a clumsy vampire though.
Oh, yeah.
I really thought that she was gonna like get turned into a vampire, get up, and then fall down and like break her vampire teeth or something.
Imagine. Is that what Illigen does? She bites you in the neck, gives a little
Wait.
nibble?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
No.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wait a second.
Never.
Wait a second. Yeah. Oh, I think there was a Freudian slip there.
No.
But with that being said, Astra, you have 30 seconds. 30 seconds is yours to shout out anything you're doing, anything you would like people to watch.
Yeah, so I'm actually currently working on my own podcast for D&D
Ew.
with my
Nice.
party. I've been streaming for a while, but it's going to be called The Phoenix Files on
Oh, that's a cool
Spotify.
Nice.
Cool.
And I also do Twitch, so a lot of my stuff's on Twitch and YouTube. It's under Astra Phoenix 520, all
Very
across
cool.
the board. So I'm down for that, and I hope this was just really fun, and I appreciate you guys. So
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
never fun to lose.
Has
No.
Tony felt this before? Have you felt?
Right?
Has this happened to you before?
Have I ever been total party killed?
Yeah.
Yes, back in my
Okay.
more formidable years. Yes,
Mm.
Yes. Yes.
formidable years. I'll never forget my first character, Elu Thingle.
Oh, Thingle.
my first character is still alive, and she is quite evil. She has now become the evil DM.
Oh.
She's an empress and a DM.
Love that. Well, that's all we have for today. Astra, is there a movie or a show you've been watching that you think people should be watching?
Honestly, I've been watching a lot of anime. I just watched one. I binge watched it in a single night while I was at work, called I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World. It was a really good anime, so I really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. There's rumors of a season 2, because I will say that show was honestly really good. and I enjoyed it. It was really
Wait,
cool.
that's not even the full title, by the way. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unraveled in the real world.
Yep.
Yes.
It's
yeah.
the
It's a
title.
Dude,
long title.
Anime
But
titles these days are like, I was playing a D&D campaign and then accidentally got sucked in just after my mom threw me into a portal and then finally got my favorite skill. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The titles are so long. A lot of people call it cheat skill for
Mm.
short
one.
when talking about it.
yeah.
I think that's the winner in my
on, like,
book.
Reddit.
It's just, was that name taken? And then they were like, all right, I got a cheat
Maybe.
skill, taken. I got a cheat
Right.
skill in another world, taken. I got a cheat skill, became unraveled, taken.
Yeah.
It's crazy to come up
So-
with that. But
Good
But
suggestion.
it was really cool.
We like
It
anime
was-
here.
Yeah. It was a good anime. I honestly
Cool.
really liked it.
Putting on the
So-
Crunchyroll list. That being said, though, everybody, please give me your most clumsy goodbye. Oh, goodbye.
Oh,
Come
God.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Drell's first annual Bodacious Bodatorium Bodybuilding Contest. Try to say that 5 times fast. And I will be going over the contestants. First, we have the Bloodshard Bandits. The Dread, you've officially become a silent icon in the posing practice room. That mirror routine you did yesterday, powerful, elegant, and terrifying. A couple new members actually left the gym because they thought you were a wraith that had materialized. Can't wait to see what you bring to the stage. You might not speak, but your flexes are loud. Brandy Woodburner. While everyone else is trying to get their micros right, you rolled in and asked if we wanted red, white, or sparkling. Brandy, you're not competing, but you're making sure the post-competition celebrations are legendary. And your deadlift and dry rosé tasting last night is already sold out. And the bench press brute you dropped off, surprisingly drinkable after a set of curls. Bless you and your blessed barrels. Craig Dawnbringer, there was a rumor going around that you weren't entering the competition, but I've noticed a sudden increase in protein shakes, mirror glances, and subtle lunges during conversation. Don't worry, I get it. I mean, I totally do the same thing. You're going for the surprise reveal strategy. Bold move. Just know I'm on to you. Julius Kendrick, still technically on probation, but somehow I found your name on the men's most theatrical entrance sign-up sheet. What do you know? Fine, you know what? You're in. If you want to descend from the ceiling on a rope swing, just test it this time, Julius. We're still recovering from the fog machine incident. Knock muck. Your cooking has fueled half the competitors in this gym and possibly made the other half weep tears of flavorful induced joy. That new high protein spice stew you've been testing is either a game changer or a mild hallucinogen. I'm not really sure yet. Regardless, you've earned the title Master of the Meal Prep and Muscle Growth. Just maybe tone down the heat next batch. We lost 3 lifters to spice-induced vision loss yesterday. Morgan Oldthill, while you haven't signed up, I've seen you and your Fox familiar running synchronized hill sprints behind the gym. Either you're preparing for the comp or for some sort of woodland ambush scenario. Either way, I respect the hustle, and so does your Fox, who for the record is now also maybe has better abs than half the gym. I'm just saying. Artemis, you're not competing, but you've taken it upon yourself to be the official intimidation coach for the competitors, whispering, he skips leg day to people mid-set for psychological warfare. And frankly, it's genius. Just don't say it to me ever again. And I mean ever. Gloric Nightbreaker, I saw you working on your posing transitions in the cardio room, shirtless, covered in glitter, and doing your finger guns between each flex. Is it regulation? Absolutely not. Is it unforgettable? Also yes. Keep it mildly illegal, and you've got a real shot. Next up is Sly. Everyone's counting reps, and you're counting exit routes. You train like you're pulling off a heist, not a workout, and somehow it's working. Your flex routines look like a distraction tactic, and honestly, it's kind of genius. Just don't swap the winner's medal for a decoy again, okay? We're still looking for the real one. Sidget College alumni, David LaChance. I've noticed you just standing off stage during everyone's posing practice, sipping smoothies and whispering critiques like some kind of shredded theater director. Either compete or stop making people question their life choices mid-flex, preferably both. Punk, your guitar-based warm-ups are great, but the gym floor is not your stage. That said, your lat spread power chords have a certain magic, and if you bring that same energy to the posing round, you might just create a new category, most melodic muscle. Mongo the Yeti Giant. You've begun circulating flyers titled Carbs or Lies, Shred the Bread. While your anti-gluten crusade is noted, we do need to remind you that carbs are kind of important for you, you know? Lifting heavy things and all. At least, let the other competitors eat their bagels in peace. Saint Chaos. The mysterious new supplement powder you've been handing out backstage has been described as tasting like moonlight and danger. If that's legal, I don't even care. Just save me a scoop. Also, your private posing room with fog, lasers, and ambient chatting, very on brand. Chartreuse Vex Shade. The smallest gnome in the gym with the biggest magical flair. I've caught you using sorcery to amplify your lifts, sometimes with unexpected side effects like turning kettlebells into glowing frogs mid-set. Your Arcana enhanced workouts are definitely turning heads. Just try to keep the fireballs away from the treadmills, yeah? Brea's Heroes, Mr. ManWithGlass, Charcoal Darts, and D&D Virgin. Your team routine rehearsals for the competition has turned into an elaborate stage play with the fake swords, synchronized flexing, and a villain monologue. I don't know how this will score with the judges, but I already sold tickets. Bjorn, Annie, Master of Weapons, Toby Large, and John Carroll. You're still sneaking Miranor into the gym as your team nutritionist. You think I can't tell that's him under the sunglasses, the fake bicep suit? And if I see him backstage coaching again, we're going to be bumping that band to 1 year. Also, that's a nice fake mustache. Did he steal that from Minas? Johnny Tar, Avanox, Cypress, Daywind, and Nico. Team Pickleball has entered the group posing category under the title Flex and Paddle. The use of pickleball paddles as props, weirdly elegant. Just remember, if you drop one during your routine, it's an automatic point deduction, unless you can play it off with a powerful pose. Drown, TID 2.0, and Tim, aka Hart. You three are still in training mode, and it shows. I've seen the sweat, the grunting, and the chalk clouds, and 3-man mirror prep talks. Just remember, this is a gym. Don't go too hard, or I'll have to enter the comp last minute just to remind people who built this Temple of Glory. Well, that's it, folks. That's your contestants. Thanks again to everybody here in the Botatorium family. Keep lifting, flexing, and occasionally glowing with unnatural energy. The competition is coming. Stay swole. Drell out.